Hello, Aaron. No, I've been told by a very nice gent, Doc, that I've got to be kind and nice to you. So, there's a good boy. There's a good boy. Right, Doc, I hope that'll do you. Alright, welcome back to Blickling. After a little bit of byplay with the hound, I, 3 weeks ago I made I put forward the idea of going back to the old, to more realistic. Now, I didn't get any reply to it, but so I decided to take matters to my own hands. We're now more realistic again. Now, it will mean one or two things will have to disappear. I already changed the tractor over, the JCB over. This will have to go. This is not more realistic. And I don't use it anyway, so I'm going to get rid of that. I just don't. I used it first, but haven't used it lately. Now, this isn't more realistic. Because this is the one with the two can't overspray, but I'm going to keep that on there. I don't think it's going to make much difference. What else isn't? What else we got over here? Just go through everything. Oh, that's just the buckets and all that are standard, so they're all done. That's okay, that's okay, and that's okay. They're all more realistic. I'm just going through things now. Not going to be that greater episode anyway. That's more realistic. That's that lot. So's that. That isn't, but I'm going to keep that because it's a follow on from my series on Old Ridge where I always use one of the smaller class. I could use a bigger one of the 700 series, but I kind of like this old boy. This isn't. Now, I'm two minds about this. I might well take the JCB, the old telehandler from the Modern Classics pack, and we may do that today. I'm still cogitating on that. This isn't more realistic, but it's staying. These are. Definitely is. The trailers are. Muck spreader is. So there's not that much. Oh, one thing that isn't is the wheel on a stick. And there's a balloon up there again. I might well stop using that. I'm going to keep it on the farm and just where it is now, just tucked in the side. Our old bit of kit was no longer used. You find them all over the place on farms. And this one should be no different. Now, why have I gone more realistic? Well, this phase, I'm playing 17. Let's take advantage just about all the great things that come out on 17. The one thing I haven't got on there is the grass mod for the animals. I might have a go at trying to install that, but I probably won't. Well, this isn't, of course. No, this isn't. Well, this one certainly isn't. I'm not certain about this. I've got an idea this is for some reason. Let's have a look. I'll just walk through and say this see, all these aren't, but they're not really important on the spikes. They don't have to be. That is. All this here is just won't find someone isn't. Water tires aren't, but then again, they don't have to be. Be a bit silly if they were. That is the straw add-on pack one. Definitely is. That's not. But again, I don't think it really matters too much on such things. Well, gone past where we were, went back for some reason. That is, you can tell the difference. It's got normally says down there. There is one or two that don't. That isn't, but I'm going to keep those anyway. That isn't, and I'll keep that but to one side. This isn't, so I may have to go for the one at the mod pack. That is. Now this is, a lot doesn't show it is. At least it should be, because I've got everything in there to make it more realistic, but it just doesn't read on the page here as it should. These all are the massive pack, all this. That isn't, and I might say get rid of that because I don't use it. The baler isn't now. I'm two minds. I think I will keep that for now anyway and just check it's okay. That is the Pottinger Universal. Is the two Westerns are the weights aren't, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. Now this is, for some reason this is, but so I could put a different baler on there and see if I've got a different one what fit with that. Which is, we may do that. Keep the class for now until we come to change it. Land Rover is, so you can see there isn't that much what isn't, and what isn't I'm not going to worry too much about. We will just have a very quick look at some of the stuff. I was thinking about one of them was, oh yes, the telehandler. No, wheel loader telehandler. So all these ones are, but not that keen on those. This is, and I may well use that instead of that. And I will put the money right, just do a straight swap. That's got 143 horsepower. It's got 102. But for what I use it for, then let's do it. First job, go and change these over. We just go through the rest of the gear we've got here. As you see, it's a nice day. I also tweaked the Geo again. I'm using the modified Wales Geo. I want the Wales temperatures, but I didn't want so much rain, so I tweaked it to give a little bit less rain. I hope. These all are. No, that isn't, but I've never used it. I've got it here. I think it's full of diesel, but I've never used it. Right, we'll go down to the garage first and we'll swap this over. And we'll have a look, see what we've got here now. We might know how much money we've got here. 69,710. And I'll put it the same once we've done this. I need to take that fork off the front there, and I also today was mainly going to be a washing day. We're going to wash everything. Which one is that? Oh, this is the one off the pack. Now let's see if we can find that other fork we had, which isn't the big one, and we may well just swap those over. I can't remember where I put it now. Could well have put it in here. Now I was going to do all this off screen, but I decided that makes a different episode now. Did I leave the other fork in here? Yes, here we are. This one's going. I decided. I think it was Chris who put me on to the one at the straw pack. A lot better. Whoa. And this one. I think I want to change that to just front wheel steer. I have never got the hang of all wheel steer. Yes, I've got the standard JCB back again. Tractor, mainly because that is more realistic. I could have another go at trying to make the more realistic think that one is, but there's only so much time I want to spend doing such things. I want to go there and play. So we're going to sell this lot off. And we're not going to get any money for any of this, so we're going to end up with £79,710. How we hope. It's one of the reasons I keep the mod on, the money mod on. Not to cheat more money in, but quite often to take money out. So I really ought to have the beacon going. Whoa, it's better. Look in the wrong place. Well, I haven't used the one of the modern classics pack much. I use that case a lot because I'm using it on the challenge, the newbie challenge. And I had it on the museum, but I never really used it. It's a JCB, and that's mainly what I want, because this is, for where it's possible, a JCB farm. Now, some people have all John Deere equipment. I have as much JCB as I can fit in. Did think about bringing the skid steer in, but possibly not. There is a limit to how much of this sort of stuff we want. It's alright. Get over here and sell this lot off. Alright, let's see. I've got to repair it first. Right, sell. Now we need to back off. Sell. They're both sold. Now we'll pick up the old JCB. Now most of these things are not more realistic, but I'm not going to worry so much about that. I've gone past it. I may, as time goes on, get them back, but select transmission default, yeah. Alright, let's try this. Not as powerful, not as much reach, but for what I use it for, it isn't going to matter. Now, we just put this right whilst I'm thinking about it. I've got to do some mathematics here. I can't do it in my head anymore. Used to be able to, but that was a lot of years ago. So now, 1 is 2, 3, 9. I'm getting there. Looks like I need to take 25, 9, 20 off. We'll find out. So it's minus, oh, wrong one. 25, 9, 20. And it should give us 69.70. It does. Well, and I've just got to get back to where we were. There we are. And we better put that into our it's back in the control. For some reason it doesn't want to go into the group switcher. Oh, please, be like that then. I have had this before with stuff, but normally means I need to restart the program, so it'll be sharp with that. We'll just go with what we've got. We've got JCB, but it didn't want it. It just means now, out of my main equipment, it's only the combine that isn't MR. Everything else has been MR'd. And all the stuff is still available on the internet. All the hard work people have done to make things MR. I'm not certain if this has got all-wheel steer on or not, but this isn't that quick. As you can see, 13 mile an hour, and we seem to be flat out, and we're in high. This might be easier actually to load things with. But this was, I think, the first telehandler by JCB, and that's actually got a lovely roof up there. Look at that. Actually better built. Oh, not for driver's comfort and all that, but for actually seeing some of the modern stuff. Oh, look at the queue we've got behind us. Can't see them again though. Oh, there they are. I'll bet they're cursing. But I already signal when I turn off. Since I've got this lot behind me, let's just have a look, see what animal fodder we need. Hey, you thought you were going to get up the inside, didn't you? Oh, you are going to get up the inside. No, you're not. No, you don't. I'll bet Stu's enjoying this driving. It reminds him of his driving. Although, as he says, the best way to avoid an accident is to drive straight at the car. That way, if you hit it, it's no longer an accident. I hadn't thought of that. But now I thought of it, I agree wholeheartedly. There we are, we're home with this. Backfoo isn't quite as good, I don't think, as some of the modern ones, but it's good enough for what we want. So I know it hasn't got the same reach. It's just a great pity that isn't working. Oh well, we'll worry about that later. Yeah. Right, now let's just check what else we've got to do. Animals. Well, animals are alright. The cleanliness now will have to be done either with a bucket or using the forage wagon. Now I'm going to go and wash some of the kit down and put some stuff in. Here, I could actually use the JCB now, the new telehandler. Got a set of forks on and bring some. What we want? Oh yeah, we want hay, silage, and straw in there. Well, certainly. See what we've got. Yes, we want some of everything. If not, we're not going to have enough TMR. Anyway, we're going to wash this lot first. I've got all these queued up here. There's the replacement JCB. Stevie's ones is very nice, but I haven't got the knowledge or inclination to try and MR it. I read some of the guff about it, and no, not for me. Ready done or not at all. But I suddenly wanted to go MR again for a while. Right, that'd do. Now I better unhook this trailer. Just a minute. Oh, that does. See, underside is showing there now. I wonder why that doesn't. Strange. And that's just a description of me. There's not going to be an episode to get a lot done. And I haven't got four-wheel steer anymore, but I'm not going to worry about that. I don't need to put the PTO on this. So no, I don't. So I talk to myself. You notice I answered myself. I'm very polite like that. I wonder if I can back this thing in this time. I know you have a great deal of trouble backing things in. So I won't put this either close to that far wall there, or enough room to slide a trailer in beside it. I'm going to come out of a cab to do this. Oh, look at that. What's a bet now I can't get alongside the trailer? I think I might have pushed it a little bit against that wall, but this should... Yeah, I am. Look at why the wheel's spinning. I think I'm going to have to come out and just... Yes, I am a bit too close to that wall. Oh, go away. I'm just going to put this on the alternate. That's better. Nothing worse than have that keep popping up every few minutes. Now we got it right that time. It's slow and steady little bursts of power. About there, if I can. No, it's going too far again. Come on. I think we might have got it first time. We're not going to get it again. Oh no, I think we've got it this time. That'll do. Let's stop there. Ah. Small problem. I can't get the tractor. Right, it's right there. That's better. We can just get into unhook. I think we're just fill up the... I'll take this over here, but I'm going to grab the gear to fill up there. Oh, I should really put some silage in, but that's when I've got to watch out. I haven't got too much stuff. I don't think in the fermenting soil. Luckily it's midwinter. Hopefully the grass will actually grow and we will be fine and dandy for next year. Oh, we're too far away. I'm used to using the one on 19, the manual attach, and you can be within about 2 meters and that will work. Right, let's go and get the JCB and put some forks on it. Standard forks, I would have thought. No, I won't get those out yet. And that will be our lot for today. If I can find where I put the standard forks. I bet they're in behind here. Yeah. Oh, win me bet. Oh, we've got the other ones. We have to use those. Just try it again, see if it will... Ah, that's working now. Marvellous. Right, so we put that in there. That'll do. I want to look at, see whether it's got... Oh, it's got all-wheel steer on. Just it didn't seem quite as sharp as the all-wheel steer on the other JCB. Oh, no, one thing we have to just do, and that's wrong one. Put that down the alternate course play. I tend to use the alternate now more of a mind when it's too much of a pain having everything on the mouse. Let's see what we've got here. X. Now hopefully the battle spikes should be on there. They are, yeah. So we can stab people now if they come and pester me. We want straw and hay over there. We'll get hay first. I think we'll come this coming growing season, we'll take one field of straw. I shouldn't want any more, but he says, not knowing what the hell he's talking about. Ooh. The hay definitely is getting down. I'm going to take 10 out and take what I need. Yes, there's not a lot of hay there. I think most of the hay is going to be needed for the mixer, so it's not going to be quite so bad. Oh, just put this on low settings now. Just hoping I can actually see where everything's going. I think we've got it. Now one of these should lock it in. We've got it. Oh. Don't think it's going to take the same weight as the other one. I'm hoping when we come to load up tractors and trailers with 3 bales on at a time, it will take it. So I don't think I've got any weights for this. Yes, I am crawling through there. I don't want to drop them. So how much? We want a whole lot of straw as well. Now if we just put this over the top of it, should, there they go. Whoa. I can't remember. So Y doesn't, Z? Z does. Can't remember which way I unlocked the things. Let's just speed it up a little bit. We definitely want hay and the soil. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Looks like we might have dropped one. Excuse the expression. Well, there's 2 there, but I don't think I'm going to pick both of them up. I wonder if that will hold it. Let's get back to the cab and find out. Should do it. If so, it'll be a miracle. Means I'm getting used to using this already. I have to thank whoever found the other JCB for me, and I cannot remember now. It's a long time ago. Shortly after I started this series on this map. Well, yeah, but I think I'm happy enough sticking to this. It looks nice, it works. I know the modern classics packs, but everything in there works. I haven't had a problem with it yet. That's it. Let's see if we get the other ones done, and then we call it. We still have the straw to do, but we'll do that next time. That's it. We've got plenty of time and what finish washing stuff to us. What the winter's mainly going to be, I'm afraid. It's going to be washing the equipment and topping things up. Well, no, I don't think we'll bother to do all of these because there's still rather a lot left there to do. It's a bit hard to actually judge where the other side of the fork is. I think we're in there. Yeah, I know. If we lift that right up and go straight back, I want to keep an eye on where we go, and I'll just nudge that one if we turn a bit too quickly. And we're still on high, so we'll leave it on high. Yes, look at the time. I think we've got an episode here. Not an exciting episode, but it's an episode nonetheless. Actually, I don't want that much straw in there yet, do I? I'm still at 16,000 litres in there. Silage, we need to fill that right up. 22,000 duck as we go onto the forks. Should never do that, by the way. We've got 41% hay, 40% straw, and only 2% silage in there. Right, I'll duck. Right. Right, I'm going to leave it. I've got to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. We'll finish this off next time. And we'll see how we're getting on with the... oh, must be... must have been just on the ground because suddenly lost steering. The way, OldBor does his yards, I like the way he does it. He smooths out the ground a bit, then put the tarmac on top, or the concrete. So you always got the things not quite as smooth as a billiard table, which I think really is right. Let's lift that well above there and hope we miss it this time, yeah. But you can actually feel the front end getting quite heavy and the rear end getting very light. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, where do we get to? Oh yes, if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy if you're bored. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them. And I may have a go at putting the grass mod on here, make matters easier. Most of the year I wouldn't have to bother to go and cut grass for the cattle. So I think that's just about it. So with that, let's take a picture of this, shall we? Anyway, whilst I'm getting ready to take a picture of this, I'm going to say cheerio for now. Cheerio.